Hey everybody, it is Latonia, Tiara, and we have our niece here today, Catherina, and she's going to sit in on this conversation with us because this weekend we attended the Youth Congress by O.M.A.D, Operation Make a Difference in Boston, Massachusetts, which was this weekend, and we want to talk a little bit about what was covered in the service and what we took from it. This year's theme was about key access and youth. Yep, and we got our keys to kind of signify that we have access to being released from whatever it is.
Freedom.
Yeah, freedom from whatever it is that we are struggling with or dealing with.
Breaking chains and bondages and our circumstances. Just knowing that we are not our circumstances. And being able to be set free. So that's the key access, and having the keys to the door of whatever you want in life.
Exactly. And I was just going to say, O.M.A.D is a nonprofit organization that focuses their attention specifically on the youth. So anywhere between I'll just say youth up to the age of 18. But the event this weekend, which is called Youth Congress, is open to anybody. Anybody of any age is welcome to attend. But throughout the year, they have programs and they do scholarships and things that help youth progress in life.
It's really good.
Yeah, so it was a very nice event. We just want to talk about things that we took from it. The sermon on last night, it's a 3-day event. So last night's sermon was focused on everybody needing the oil, and the pastor talked about the process in which we need to get the oil and what that oil represents. So we're going to talk a little bit about it right now.
So a part of our biggest problems are,
and this is kind of casual today, you guys. We had a sleepover after the event. It was really late, so everybody just stayed at my house. So we're kind of having a casual conversation right now, and we're sharing our own conversation with you guys because maybe you guys could get something from it, and we'll see. All right.
So a part of the problem that you might have in your life, a problem that I had in my life, is dealing with my mom. She's been the biggest challenge, and I don't know about in your life, but in my life, she's been that problem. And what the pastor was talking about was this anointing that is within the problem. And a lot of times in our life, we run from those problems, not realizing what's actually there, that we have a connection to that problem. And I know a lot of the times in my life where I would, once me and my mom would start anytime, I'll wake up in joy and peace, and she might just set off my day with like something that would just make me want to leave. And that's how it is sometimes, is like you just want to be in a place where you're at peace. But a lot of the times God is stirring that up inside of you, that fire inside of you, so that you can be able to handle the situation, confront the situation, or be able to take something to grow, because within that is a fire that builds up that is able to help you press through challenging times. And so the pastor really talked about there's a pain within that. And for my mom, that's someone that I have closest and dearest to my heart. Like, I love her, but she's one of the hardest people that I love, that I just can't even stand being around sometimes. Right. And that's the biggest pain, because it's like someone that you love so much, someone that brought you into this world, you want to have a great relationship with them. You want to feel that connection with them. You want to be able to talk to them. You want to just be able to sit down and come to them with your problems. But a lot of the times I feel like I can't do that, because my mom and I always end up in some type of fight or something. But that's one thing where the enemy is always trying to cause chaos. And God puts situations in place for us to be able to endure. And I was running away from my mom for a long time until God spoke that into my life, and primarily at this youth congress event where it was just like, wow, so the problem that I keep running from for 25 years of my life has been my mom, really. We never had that time where we could just sit down and, you know, say this is, you know, the situation I'm dealing with, or this is what it is, things like that. And because it would cause some type of chaos or friction that would make me want to leave. But the point is that we need to be able to stay in that place that we're put, because we have a connection. Those people that are ahead of us, our moms, dad, and I don't know, whatever guardians that you have that you could see yourself running away from, that pain is a pain that has an anointing inside of it that is supposed to help you move forward in life. And we're put in that place because it's preparation for anything that we might deal with later on. Like, I know for myself, you know, part of what I want to do is encourage people to be able to move forward and get to their purpose in life. And in order to do that is I have to talk about my testimony first so that someone else can be able to relate to it. You guys out there that are in situations where you are dealing with a situation with your mom, and so I'm dealing with a situation where my mom that I'm just trying to get through. So in order to do that is just being able to stay in the place that you're in and stop running from it, so that you can be able to get to that anointing which is inside of you that will help you press and move on. It's a power within that anointing that is going to help you in the future and through that circumstance, and to build on your relationship with that person. You guys want to chime in on that?
Well, I was hoping that you would have asked me what you asked before.
Oh.
You did not say all that before.
Oh, because I just wanted to get
You just wanted to hear what I thought.
I did. I wanted to make sure that, because we obviously are sisters, that you guys know.
You guys know that. And then you guys also know that this is something I struggle with my mom. Obviously, we have the same mom. So it's something we both struggle with. So you already know my background to my mom and I's relationship right now. And so when my sister asked me
this
earlier,
morning, I asked my sister, I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page, because we can hear sermons sometimes, but that doesn't mean we'll all get the same message out of it. So I had asked my sister this morning, you know, what did you get out of that message, and what is your pain? What is your pain? Because there's anointing within that pain, but first thing is you have to know what that pain